What up with it? Welcome back to Dave TV once again. Today I'm doing a cook with me video. I prepared some of the ingredients already, as y'all seen in like the little introduction, but we're gonna make it do what make it do. Honest to God, y'all, I really don't know what I'm doing, but I know what I'm doing. But like I told y'all in like my needed reset video, you can call me Chef Boyardee. I meant it because FBI, open up! Anything I can eat, baby, I can cook. So today will be a cook with me video. If you're new here, thank you for tuning into this video. If you've been here before, you already know what it is. What's up? What's up? Can I come with you to cook? Goddamn. What it is? What's up? Can I come with you to cook? Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. What up? What up? Miss you. Miss me. Miss you. Miss you. Miss you. Today I will be cooking, like I told y'all, oh, that's the oven. I preset the oven. I know what I'm doing, I promise. I know what I'm doing, I promise. I'm not gonna start this video like that. I know what I'm doing. So I did this part yesterday, y'all, okay? First, I thought this was a steak, a ribeye. I did not think this was a roast. I thought it was a steak. Bruh. As I was like seasoning it, how I season steak, and like I be punching steak when I get done seasoning it. I'm like, this can't be no, you get what I'm saying? It can't be no steak, it's too big. But then I'm like, maybe it is, right? Baby, I called my granny. My granny said, no, it's not a steak, it's too big, and that's a roast. But I'm still gonna cook it as if it was a steak. You get what I'm saying? Like, I've cooked a roast before. Of course, I'm sure I have. I don't know when. I don't know who I did it for. Like, why would I cook a roast? Cooking roast is like grown ass people think. I just feel like I never cooked a roast before. I cooked the steak before, but I just feel like my mama cooked my roast. My granny cooked my roast for me. I never cooked no roast. But I'm gonna try. I ain't giving up now. I can't throw, and I'm hungry. Oh, I forgot to mention to y'all also, hook on that. Okay, I'm sure like, hold on, let me go call the hookah first. Cause right now the time is like 4 o'clock in the evening. So yesterday, Saturday, around like 4 o'clock in the evening, right? I got it, I seasoned it, right? I got some Cajun seasoning, some Joe's, some oregano, salt and pepper, cayenne still, even though I had the spices still. I got some bell peppers, chopped them up. Then I also cut little slices in it, right? I don't know why my camera focusing like that. Focus on the food, not me. Please, that's federal. But I cut these slices into it, and I put I cut these slits, and I put minced garlic in it. And then I like seasoned the slits just a little bit though, but then I stuffed the slits with the peppers as well, right? So I really I prepared this as if it was a steak because I didn't know it was a roast beef at first. I did the punching and all of that. Now it's time to execute, okay? You do what you gotta do, then you execute, you know? Now we on the execution part. If you were to try to mimic what I'm doing, okay? Even though I just want to say this because it sounds cool to say, don't try this at home. No, but if you were to mimic what I'm doing, right? I got 1 Angus beef roast. Then I got yellow peppers, green peppers, and then a red pepper, right? I think that's what I got. But I'm telling you, you should know what it is about what I'm getting. Then I season, I gave you my seasonings, right? Okay, so I told you I'm cooking this like it's a steak, right? So before I do that, I'm gonna put it on the stove top, okay? stay with me, and I'm going to lunch. But you gonna need like a pot like this too. What you supposed to call these? Like, not a skillet, not a pan. What you cooking the ramen noodles in? One of them? You gonna need one of these too. I'm gonna tell you why in a second. Okay. We're in a new scenery, it's a new setup, it's a new everything. Okay. Now let's get to the nitty gritty. So, like I told y'all, I'm cooking this on the stove top first. So before I do that, this is the type of skillet I'm gonna use, a pan I'm gonna use, okay? Extra virgin olive oil. This is going on medium. Because I don't want to deep fry. I'm not trying to deep fry my stuff. No, it's not that type of part. It's not that type of part. And I'm just gonna put the meat, and I just has the salt. And I'm gonna put all of the peppers that I cut up with it. I'm gonna put this in there with it as well. And they all been marinating at the same, like in the same little aluminum foil. So I'm gonna keep it together to keep that flavor consistent. I feel like I'm a chef. Oh yeah. What I gotta do to get my little certificate? I need it right now. And you gotta put me on what I gotta do to get that certificate. Let's say I'm a chef. I need it right now. It's not enough just for me saying it for myself. I need the certificate. It can be off of Google. It don't gotta be a real. I put the base as the extra virgin olive oil, but that's not what I'm gonna use to keep it like moist and keep it going as it's cooking, because of course I didn't put enough and it's gonna like leave and then yeah. So what I'm gonna use to keep it going is butter. You know, use butter to make sure that it don't dry out. I'm gonna use butter as soon as the oil at the bottom it looks like it's gone. I'm gonna start using butter. Butter is the one thing that's gonna make sure that it stay like what it's supposed to do. Like it's gonna make sure, like when I say make sure that like, it's gonna make sure that it's good. I don't know what the size is as of now. I really don't know. It may be corn, it may be spinach. Y'all can't see me. Like this. Okay, I know this is about the food, but let's make it about. So somebody asked me a question. So I was gonna make this a Q&A as well, as well as teaching y'all how to like cook, because I love teaching kids what like how to do stuff. So like I'm gonna teach, like, you know, I love to teach people. I love teaching people. I'm just saying I love teaching people. Why would you do that? Why would you make this personal between me and you? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? I'm just saying, I love helping people. I just don't. Whoa. Y'all love to. Whoa. So the first question I got, it was from TikTok. I did a Q&A on my story on Instagram, and I did one on TikTok. And the first one, I don't know why I be getting like relationship questions or like relationship advice from like people. Because like I ain't never told y'all like I was in a relationship. I ain't never told y'all like I was like I was like a coach for this relationship in life. I ain't never told y'all none of that. But I can help. I'm a good helper. I'm one of them people that like I can give you really good advice. But when it comes to following that advice that I just gave you, baby girl, don't tell me what to do. Okay, so you are 17 and you just went through a 3-year breakup. First thing is that you're in high school, right? So this is not the last. Nor will that person ever be the first of many things, and the first to make you do X, and the first to help you do Y, and the first to open your mind to Z. They not the last. They not gonna be the last person, I promise you. To acknowledge your feelings, because your feelings are valid, it takes time. And the first thing I think you should do is evaluate or reevaluate your circle. That's usually the first thing that people tend to do when they go through breakups, is realign what's going on around them, and they try to like take control of what all is transpiring in their personal life after a breakup. I recommend you do that. I recommend you make sure your friends is your friends. I recommend you clear your space from anything that's not really needed in this season for your life. That's it. I don't know what else to tell you, because like, it's not gonna be the last time, and I hate to tell you that, but I'm gonna tell you that because anybody else gonna tell you that. But baby, this is not gonna be the last time. So like, you gotta learn to love yourself. That way when stuff like that happen, that's the second time that I've been recording a video and I've pointed out that I caught myself. I'm grown. And y'all don't be even like acknowledging my growth, but I'm grown. I got on in that Linux shirt today in my video, right? I was gonna try to see
Cause I've been in the gym. So I just wanna try to see like how the gym been treating me. Because it's been treated like, and I'm just saying, but this me, you know. And I don't know. You tell me, you think I should keep going or shit? But that's what I recommend that you do, babe. Also, y'all, I did not forget about the food. I got it on medium for a reason. It's just starting to simmer. Keep it on medium, okay? This is not something I'm trying to cook on the stove top while I got it like this. I'm not trying to cook it. I'm really just trying to make it look pretty on the edges, honestly. Because what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna let this cook and I'm gonna let it get on the inside of some of it, but this is going in the oven. It's a slow cook type of thing. Yeah, that's how I cook steak, so that's how I'm gonna cook this. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna cook it for probably like, I say 15 minutes on the stove top, flip it on both sides, you get what I'm saying? Then it's going in the oven and it's staying on one side, but I'm gonna keep checking and I'm gonna keep making sure it's, I learned from a good one, yeah. I learned from, she told me, she did. Now we wait. Do I do another question or no?
Yeah. Backhand.
I'm gonna assess it and I'm just gonna see what the bottom looking like. I'm just gonna see what it's looking like. Don't ask me why I'm using a butter knife, please. It's just easy for these splits. Now I'm gonna leave it just like that. So I'm gonna let it still cook on the bottom, like for probably like 5-7 more minutes. Then I'm gonna flip it over. And once I flip it over, I'm not flipping it over again. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm not doing it for it to cook. I'm just doing it to make it like, not even just look pretty. I just want like that first layer to be cooked. Then when it go in the oven, let the oven do the rest. Let the oven do the middle part. You get what I'm saying? Let me help you when I'm gonna bless you. Another question I got is from somebody on Instagram, and they asked, why don't I post as much as I used to? I'm trying to like get back in the habit of doing it, y'all. Honestly, I think I fell out of it because I be like, if we've been for real, I be like stuck in like real life. Like, yeah, I be on my phone, but like, I don't be like, I'm not in that mode to like post how I used to post. But I'm trying to get there. Like, if you've been following me since like maybe like 2019, 18, 17, 16, then like you will see the decline. You definitely see the decline. Even on TikTok, like I post a TikTok and then like I won't post again for probably like a week or like a month. Heavy on like the month. It don't be on purpose. I just be like in tune with like real life. But you see, I'm starting, I'm trying, I'm doing what I gotta do to do what I gotta do to help do what I gotta do. So yeah, I'm doing what I gotta do. Next question I got is, what are some tips to start approaching people that like you have a crush on? I guess that's like what he was trying to like word it as. Honestly, I don't even know how to approach people. Like, I know how to approach, but that's not like my go-to. I feel like to approach, okay, number one, I don't approach, but I'm not afraid to approach anybody. Like that, and I feel like that's all it takes. Like if you see somebody that you're attracted to, or you want to get to know, or you even just want to be their friend, have the confidence in yourself to just walk over there and just be like, hey, what's up? Like, what you doing? Like, you got Insta, you got like, I don't know. With me, usually, it just be natural conversation that just lead to exchanging like contact information. I'm not gonna lie, like, if you try too hard, it's gonna seem like it's a job, and it's not a job to get somebody's contact information. Be yourself and you'll go so far in life, so far. Another question I got is from somebody on TikTok, and they asked me, how do you deal with going through seasons of isolation when you feel alone? Number one, baby, that was a long question. I thought we was being like family friendly or like, that was a long question, but stay with me and I'm going to bless you. How do you get through seasons of isolation when you feel alone? The first thing is to understand that you're going through a season of isolation, right? And when you understand that you're going through a season of isolation, then you'll understand isolation means that you're going to be alone. Stay with me and I'm going to bless you. This is my response. Understand what isolation means. Isolation means to be alone. That means to be by yourself, right? When you understand that, then first off, the concept of being alone will leave your mind. Because
because why do you feel alone? You already know, you've already came to terms, you've already accepted the fact that you're in a season of isolation. Accept that. Then, why do you feel alone when you're by yourself? One thing about it, two things for sure. If I'm by myself, solo dolo, in the house by myself the whole day, I got the whole day, I don't got nobody around, everybody gone, they at work, they doing X, they doing Y. I'm gonna make myself laugh. I'm gonna take a funny TikTok video and turn it into like just carrying it throughout my whole day. I'm at the grocery store. Damn, that video was funny as hell. Getting gas, I'm just start laughing out of nowhere. Damn, that video was funny as hell. Damn, that video was funny as hell. I do stuff like that. So that's the second thing, is you have to gain some type of self-appreciation, self-love for yourself, okay? I'm saying all of this honestly to help you. First thing I need you to do is understand what to be alone means, okay? The second thing I need you to do is to learn how to love on yourself, appreciate yourself. The third thing is appreciate the isolated season, because when you come out of it, it's gonna produce a better you. It always does. It has that domino effect of happening, you know? It just does that to people. It just does it, you know? It just does it. Another question I got from somebody was, what are my goals with YouTube? Honestly, at this point, I don't have like a clear, precise blueprint on where I want to be in 6 months, but I do know that I just want steady progress. So in order to get steady progress with anything, you gotta have some type of consistency. So that's what I'm trying to do with y'all, is like gain some type of consistency with the whole YouTube thing. So like, I would say like, honestly, if I could just like think of something in this moment, my goal for YouTube is to be consistent with YouTube, from me to YouTube, but also see something from that consistency coming back to me from YouTube. You get what I'm saying? Anything is some type of engagement to me, so that shows me I should keep going. So with that being said, you know, hit the little like, you know, subscribe, just smash 2, 3 folks at that time, you know, you comment something, you know, I like how you look, you know, I like what you cooking, you cooking it and it look real good. Can I get a plate? You know, something like that. Another question I have is, what do I look for? What is an attribute in someone that I'm attracted to? And like I said about, I say 5 minutes ago of this video, it is having confidence. If you can hold a conversation, that shows me that you're able to articulate your thoughts. That shows me that you're able to be an adult. It ain't no Bible to this. It's not. Now, with me though, it is a little more complex. Like that, it's not just that, you know. Whew. So the meat is almost ready to be put into the oven. And like I told y'all, that takes about 1.5 hours to like do and get done. So going back to when I told y'all in the beginning of the video, we needed this pot. I love doing stuff like this because this they be doing in the little videos, maybe eating stuff. They be like, this is what I'm eating. We're using this pan to make our sauce. Right, I said it. Yep, that's what I'm doing. I'm not being extra now. So I'm gonna keep putting on it while it's in the oven so it does not dry out. Think ahead so you're never behind. First, butter. This is the base. This is the soul. This is what will make sure you smacking at the end of your meat. Again, this is how I cook my steak. So this is how I'm gonna cook this because I did it. Yeah. Next, I have some more of this extra virgin oil. You see it? Extra virgin oil. I'm not adding a lot of this, honestly. It's gonna be like, really like a capful. Honestly. Yeah, just a capful. That's all I need. Next is seasoning time, okay? I know y'all heard back there cooking still. It's just not ready. It's just not ready yet, twin. It's just not ready yet, twin. It's not ready yet. Okay, so we got our butter in there. We got the extra virgin olive oil in there. It's a virgin. It's an extra virgin at that. So I know it ain't getting none in this whole life. Juice. I have some Tony Creole seasoning. Season on top of the butter, just like that. Butter. Just like that. Stay with me, and I'm going to bless you. So now that the meat has been cooking for at least 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna prepare it to get put in the oven, okay? So as I said, y'all, I'm gonna leave everything that's in the pot still in the pot, but I'm gonna add to it. I'm not gonna touch this sauce that we just did all the ingredients and stuff from. I'm not gonna touch that until it's done. Okay, so
I mean, not till it's done, till it's like in there and it's sizzling already. Like, as soon as I put this in there, it's not gonna be sealed. It's gonna take, because the oven not you get what I'm talking about? So, for now, jet butter. Jet butter. It's still some juice at the bottom of it. So, I'm still about to add some butter. I already added the butter on top of it. Ta-da. Ta-da. When this is going in the oven, this is exactly how I got it look. Okay? It probably look done to y'all. I promise you it's not done. I promise you. I promise you. To the oven we go, and I will check. To the oven we go, and I will check back in with y'all when the food is done. Okay? So checking back in. First of all, the sun done went down. Okay? This is the first time I've ever done a video, and it took this long. Usually a vlog, okay, that's throughout the day, but like by like 8, 9 o'clock, I done wrap up. You get what I'm talking about? Like I done put to bed, I done put up my feet together. You get what I'm talking about? I decided to make green beans as the side. Also, with the sauce that I had in this pan at first, so like I told y'all, you're supposed to like do it how I did it, but you gotta put like all of it, just pour it on there like 30 minutes before it's done. Don't use the juice that's already in there as it's cooking, but 30 minutes before it's done, add that in there. You get what I'm talking about? You see it right here? I fixed my plate. Like I don't even play no type game, like, really, ooh, hold on, the focus usually do, but I'm trying to like. First thing, macaroni. Let's just taste it. It's cheese on top, but it's bacon on the bottom of it. All right, thanks again, you guys, for tuning into this video. I appreciate you so much for making it to the end with me. If you have any suggestions on what I should do next, if you got something that I should have added in, something I should start doing, just put it in the comments. You know, just put it in the comments. Just put it in the comments, okay? It's been real. I'm hungry. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm hungry. I'm hot. I'm hungry. I'll talk to you later. It's been real. Keep your head up, my boy.